Just like every year, you know, crunch time comes, you know, I'd say a month before X Games where you just lock down and you start thinking of new stuff, inverted flips, stuff that's gonna steal the show.
Foam pit has evolutionized the sport of freestyle motocross. The problem with the foam pit is you do it a million times in the pit and you realize the reality of how many times you crash on a backflip.
It's more than just going and doing it because there's so many different rotations in it.
I landed the last 3 times, but the time before that I would have died.
People don't understand this stuff has never been done. It's not like it was a couple years ago. You know, the sport's, man, it's so awesome to see it going higher and higher, and it hasn't stopped yet.
You know, it's really funny. You got your mainstream motocross hardcore fans, and they are so quick to judge that if I don't do well, with racing, oh, it's because of the freestyle. When really, I think they both help each other out. I mean, the racing definitely helps the freestyle, and the freestyle definitely helps the racing.
Is it you been orchestrated? Is it you? Is it you who's born frustrated? Hey, hey, hey!
The hardest decision in my life is telling myself to take it easy and not go back out there so quick. With racing, to be 100%, you have to dedicate your entire life to it. A lot of people are like, well, if you're gonna take it easy, you might as well stop doing everything, but worked too hard for so much this year and kept getting hurt, and knocked me out of Supercross, knocked me out of outdoor. Like, I am not missing X Games this year. So my main priority was to focus on the freestyle motocross. If I pull half the tricks that I got in the stupid foam pit right behind me, I'm gonna win. If I crash on any, I'm gonna die. And if I chicken out, I'm gonna lose. So that's my prediction.
It's pretty gnarly having to think of your other tricks, knowing at the end of your run you're gonna go for a trick you've never done on dirt. But so I just stuck to a game plan of, all right, go out and just stick your cleanest tricks, and the last jump, you're gonna just go for a 360. The last jump, I just came around and I tried to time it perfect so the red flag would come out right when I hit. And the red flag came out right when I was going through the corner, and I said, screw it, I'm still going for it. And I just went, boom. Stuck the thing, rode away, it was just badass. It was about me and a 360 in my mind that I worked on in my backyard that moment. So that was the sickest moment for me. And I saw Pastrana sitting there going, man, the only thing I can really do is just match what that guy did, if that. And that was the sweetest feeling.
Yeah, I was stoked for him, but it didn't change what I was going to do at all. It was all how my run went. My run, because I was thinking about the 360, went to just a pile of junk. So I had to do the 360. That was my only option.
Your mission so simple, a blueprinted plan. Your eyes read a story, I knew where you stand. Oh, baby.
ran the fastest I ever ran in my entire life. All my uncles and cousins, they were like, man, I didn't know you could run, Travis.
So shady, never gonna play me. Your eyes burn. Guess you're never gonna learn. No, no, no. Your eyes burn. I guess you're never gonna learn.
That's kind of what I went there for, and I felt like Carey Hart at the Gravity Games a few years back. He went to do the backflip, and he didn't care that he, whatever place he finished up, he wanted to do the backflip, and he did it. And it's the scariest thing in the world, but it's really cool.
That her shit's gnarly, and people, I mean, gotta respect it.
Freestyle, there's no limits. Racing, there's no limits. There's no limits to what we can do on motorcycles.
I can't imagine next year what the practice regimen's gonna be like for X Games.
I'll smack it down on him. I'll strike down. And I'm gonna strike again. That's a promise. You take that to the bank.
My God, my God.